Hi, everybody. My name is Mike Zornick, and today is Tuesday, June 30th, 2020. Today, I want to talk a little bit about a book club that I'm starting. This is a book club to learn Android programming using the Kotlin programming language, and it's pretty much geared towards fellow iOS developers like myself who are looking to get more familiar with Android, either because they have a project that they want to work on, or they just want to be more informed, because when you do iOS development, a lot of times there is a partner Android app, and there definitely can be some benefits to being more familiar with what's going on over that side, and so that way you can participate in things like code review and technical discussions and things like that. So I'm going to start a book club. For people who find this and don't know me, so I'm from Philadelphia. I'm an iOS developer. I'm a freelance consultant. I also do a lot of web development with Elixir. And I'm actually working on a new project called Guildflow, which is a meetup tool. And so part of this book club is to kind of execute the book club through Guildflow as a way to kind of test it out and see how things work, see what's missing. But I am interested personally in Android development because I would like to build a mobile companion app for Guildflow for both iOS and Android. And I'm interested in doing it natively rather than kind of relying on Flutter or React Native. So the books this book club will be using, the first book, and I'll show a screenshot because I'm actually reading the electronic version, is called Programming Kotlin. And it's from Pragmatic Programmers. And then the second book, what we're using is actually this one from The Big Nerd Ranch. And this is Android Programming, the Big Nerd Guide, 4th edition. 4th edition being very important because that was rewritten for Kotlin specifically. So the way this is going to work is we're going to meet Mondays, 8 p.m. to 9 p.m. Eastern Time. Welcome people from everywhere, but those are the Eastern times. We'll be meeting using a video chat from a platform called Whereby, which is like a browser-based chat. Assuming that works well. If people have problems, we'll talk about others, but that's what we'll try for starters. And the idea is we're going to read through the Kotlin book first, and the Big Nerd Ranch guide second. And the reasoning for that is because there's a lot of concepts when it comes to Android programming. I think it would be kind of a mistake to try to learn the language and the Android frameworks at the same time. And so I think it'll be just nicer just to simplify the early weeks of the book club, just focus on the Kotlin language and get our grasp around that, and then slowly work in the Android stuff. The second big thing is that I'm a firm believer in doing challenges and exercises as you work through a book. That's one of the reasons I chose the Big Nerd Ranch book, is because it's particularly good at kind of walking you through building an application, as well as giving you challenges at end of certain sections to kind of help you kind of explore things. So now the Programming Kotlin book that I've chosen, I would say while it does have lots of code samples to help explain how the language works, it's not a very project-oriented book, at least so far. I'm up to about chapter 5 or 6 at the moment. But so to kind of supplement that, the general idea is that we will be using a website called Exercism. And what that does is kind of gives you a way to work through certain challenges about implementing little ideas in Kotlin. And the Exercism site's really great. I'll do a separate video on that separately maybe. But basically you start a track, and then you have big exercises to do, where you kind of download the exercise, implement it, upload it back to the website, and then you can have a mentor actually review it, and you can actually ask the mentor questions, which is really great. And so I think doing that alongside the book will be a good kind of way to kind of get your hands dirty. And so through the Programming Kotlin book and Exercism, I think we'll have an opportunity to get familiar with the language and get familiar with the tooling, I'll show a couple different ways you can execute Kotlin on a Macintosh with the VS Code or the IDE from JetBrains. And yeah, so I guess that's about it. If you are an iOS developer specifically looking to learn Android, I encourage you to kind of sign up. There'll be a URL with this video to sign up for the book club on Guildflow. And if you have any questions, definitely let me know. If anything changes, I'll do another blog post or something. But the general idea is we're going to start the book club on Monday, July 6th, with a session which is mostly just socializing introductions, as well as kind of talk a little bit about tooling, make sure people can, have everything installed, can run Hello World, things like that. And then the next Monday, which will be July 13th, that'll be our first official meeting. The goal there is to finish chapters 1 through 4 of Programming Kotlin, the early chapters being a little bit easier to read, so we're going to try to knock a couple of them out on that first week. So those are the details about the book club. Again, if you have any questions, let me know. If you want to sign up, definitely fill out the membership application on Guildflow. And other than that, thanks for watching, and we'll talk to you later. Bye-bye.